there is not a lot of space to cover in terms of running in behind. So change a little bit. So I think personally, I think depends a little bit how the other team they behave. So I think this is the reason.
Thanks, Soraya. Nizar?
Hi Enzo. I don't ask your team, but I was wondering if Cole Palmer might feature in this game because has he got a chance of playing from the start and making a major impact throughout December, or do you need to keep managing him this month?
No, he can. He is available. The last game he was on the bench. For sure, with 10 players was more complicated, for Cole, because now he needs to come back in terms of also fitness condition. He is available. He can start the game. The idea with him is to start giving minutes until he can play. He can play 90 minutes.
Is your biggest challenge for these next 3 games trying to replace Moises Caicedo, because you used him in 50 out of your 51 Premier League games, so it's almost like new territory for you and Chelsea to try and find other midfielders maybe to replace him?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. But is for sure, again, we are a better team with Cole, we are a better team with Moy, we are a better team with Levi. But when these players, they are not available, we try to find solution. We did the same thing with Levi, we did the same thing when Cole was out. And now we have to do something different because of Moy.
Is Andrey Santos ready to sort of be the guy who steps up? And because he probably struggled a little bit, I thought, in the beginning of the season, but he's just getting better and better, isn't he?
Yeah, Andrey is ready. His position, once again, is playing as a 6, like Moy position. But he's ready. We have more options. We have also Reece. We can have different position. I think one that can play good in that position is Josh. But we see.
Thanks, Nizar. Simon?
Enzo, Chelsea have had quite a bit of praise for the performance against Barcelona, Arsenal. Is there sort of a message that you have to say to the players, don't get carried away, like Leeds and Bournemouth, for example, have to be treated exactly the same as these 2 sort of more glamorous games?
Yeah, I think Leeds and Bournemouth, both games, especially away, they are difficult for Chelsea, but they are difficult for any team. Now they're gonna be a different game compared to Barcelona, Arsenal, and we need to be ready. We need to try to try to win both if we can. Thinking that we always go game by game. So the first one is tomorrow, and then we start to focus about the next one.
What lesson do you think you as a coach and the players may have learned from about a year ago, where everything was going well, and then from the Fulham defeat onwards on Boxing Day, that suddenly there was that long dip? Do you think that will actually help you to ensure there isn't a repeat?
Yeah, no. For sure, when you play games and you have experience, you're gonna be better. Now the main message for me is quite clear. How many points beating Barcelona? 3 points. How many points beating Arsenal? 3 points. How many points beating Leeds? 3 points. It's the same point. So I understand that there are games that they are more important for different reasons, but at the end it's 3 points. So it's important to beat the Leeds because we need to win games.
Jamie?
Hi Enzo, just the one from me. Daniel Farke, who you'll face tomorrow night. On Saturday in the defeat at the Etihad, he seemed to imply that Donnarumma was feigning injury to give Pep Guardiola a chance to sort of talk to his team and reset. You obviously know Pep very well as well. Is that a legitimate tactic that managers can do to sort of get a chance to talk to their players?
I never see Pep doing that when I was there, and in the past and now. I don't know if the Sunday one was with a different intention, to be honest. So I cannot say more things. The only thing I can say that the time I spent there, he never done this.
Thanks, Jamie. David?
Johnson. I was actually at the Saturday game in City Leeds, and they were able to change from 4-3 to 3-5-2 at halftime, and coming back from down to 2-0 to 2-2 and everything. For what kind of Leeds are you preparing?
It is a good question. I don't know. So Farke played more than 200 games with the Norwich, and he played just 16 or 17 games with back five, and he play always back four. With the Leeds, he played all games with back four, unless second half against City, back five. They were 2-0 down, 2-2, and they could dash it. So now, what do you think they do? I don't know.
I don't know. They play so well in 3-5-2.
That's why. So we try to prepare for both, and then when we see the lineup, we can organize. But is the main doubt for me in this moment if they're gonna play in one way or the other way? I don't know.
Yeah. And second question is, you're talking a lot about improving the team and how much that is important for you. I'm curious about improving yourself. What are you doing to be a better manager?
Try to learn as much as I can. I always take, especially the game, a way to learn, because you prepare the game in one way, and then during the game you need to adjust. Half time you need to adjust. After the game, you review the game plan and you see things that, okay, this works well, this not. So next time, so I always try to learn, try to evolve, but especially I think in general manager is there to service players. So you need to help players, improving them as a player and as a team. So this is the main thing that I always try to be focused.
Thanks, David. We'll finish this section with Martin.
Hi Enzo. Away from home, you've won more games than you have at Stamford Bridge. You've scored more goals than you have at Stamford Bridge, and you've got more points than you have at Stamford Bridge. And you've played one more game at Stamford Bridge than the away games. Is that just facts and figures, or is there a real reason behind it that you're doing so well away from home?
It depends also a little bit the teams that we face away at home. Now I don't know, but for sure I think there is no coincidence. Something for sure, there is something there, and probably we need to analyze. The problem is that in this moment it's very complicated to stop and analyze game. I would like to finish Barcelona game, and the day after, 2 days after, been there, analyze the game, enjoy that moment. But we were already thinking about Arsenal. Finish Arsenal, we are already thinking. But for sure, I don't think it's a coincidence. Probably there is some reason why, and we need to try to analyze.
You've got a lot of away games to come as well, haven't you? Yeah. Time to do some analysis.
Yeah, exactly. Now
we find the time.
Now we have Leeds, Bournemouth, Atalanta. We have many games away.
Thank you.
Thanks, Martin. Cameras off, please.
Chelsea head into another massive midweek test, and the mission is simple: keep pushing Arsenal at the top of the table. But to do that, they'll need to walk into one of the most intense atmospheres in English football. Elland Road, Leeds United, and a rivalry that stretches back generations. Welcome to Sport Lab. Let's break down everything you need to know ahead of Wednesday's clash. Chelsea will be looking to continue piling the pressure on Arsenal when they reignite a classic rivalry with Leeds United. Fans old enough to remember the battles of the 70s know exactly how fierce this fixture used to be, with the 1970 FA Cup final remembered as one of the most physical matches in English football history. Chelsea have dominated the recent head-to-head, losing just once in the last 23 years, but this trip looks far more challenging. Moses Caicedo is suspended, and Enzo Maresca has already confirmed that Reece James won't be able to play a full 90 minutes after his immense showing against Arsenal. That alone reshapes Chelsea's approach, especially against a Leeds side fighting to spark momentum in their season. To get a clearer picture, the Chelsea Chronicle spoke with Leeds United news journalist Will Butcher, who emphasized one thing above everything else: Elland Road itself. The crowd is Leeds' biggest weapon. Despite their recent loss, the atmosphere felt like it could be a turning point for Daniel Farke's side, with back-to-back home games offering a chance to reset, even against teams as strong as Chelsea and Liverpool. Butcher explained that Leeds have weaknesses Chelsea can target. The channels have been a major problem, especially runs from deep, and Ethan Ampadu has been caught out tracking runners several times this season. The left side has also been unstable, which is why Farke dropped Noah Okafor and Gabby Gudmundsson in their last match. Those areas could be key openings for Chelsea, but Leeds bring serious threats of their own. They're now a physically imposing team, particularly if Farke switches to a 3-5-2. That formation removes the smaller wingers and brings in another striker, potentially Lucas Nmecha or Dominic Calvert-Lewin, along with an extra centre-back. If Leeds go that route, set pieces become their biggest weapon. Aerial duels, second balls, crowded penalty area moments, things Chelsea must handle perfectly. In terms of availability, Leeds will be without Dan James and Sean Longstaff, but Anton Stack returns after completing concussion protocols. Butcher expects changes, not wholesale rotation, depending on how bold Farke is willing to be with his shape. When pushed for a prediction, Butcher admitted his bias but didn't shy away from Leeds' belief that they can frustrate Chelsea. If they make the game ugly, if they avoid an early mistake, and if they use the crowd to their advantage, he says a result is absolutely achievable. His prediction, a hard-fought 2-2 draw. So that's your full breakdown ahead of Leeds versus Chelsea. A historic rivalry, a hostile stadium, and huge implications at the top of the table. Chelsea need to be sharp, disciplined, and ready for a fight. If you enjoyed this match preview and want more analysis, breakdowns, and inside stories every week, make sure you like the video, subscribe, and join the conversation in the comments. This is Sport Lab, and we'll see you after the final whistle.